FLOMEC EB40 Batch Controller combines simple installation and operation with powerful advanced features inside a rugged and durable housing, making it the perfect solution for a wide range of batching applications in the food and beverage, cosmetic, chemical, agricultural, construction, and water treatment industries. FLOMEC EB40 is best paired with the FLOMEC Oval Gear, G2, and TM series flow meters for precise and efficient control of your processes. EB40 is equipped with an intuitive 4-button interface and stores up to 10 frequently used recipes for quick recall with a batch memory table, letting you easily program your desired batch volume, and EB40 does the rest. Built with a weather-resistant housing and equipped with a bright backlit display, you can trust EB40 to perform reliably, even in challenging environments. EB40 can prevent costly messes and overruns with built-in limits, overrun correction, and optional interlocks that prevent operation without a receiving vessel. EB40 also provides automatic no-signal fault detection, ensuring flow meter or input wiring failures will not result in uncontrolled batching. EB40 features non-linear corrections for accurate measurements across a wide flow range and built-in diagnostics that simplify installation and troubleshooting. For easy programming, diagnostics, and updates, EB40 is compatible with FLOMEC's CDS software. CDS enables a USB connection of EB40 to your PC for convenient remote access. In normal operation, EB40 displays current batch value on the top line of the display. This batch value will either count up from 0 or count down from the current batch preset value towards 0. To reset the batch total, stop the current batch process using the stop key. Press the stop key again to reset the batch total. The bottom line displays flow rate, accumulated total, or current batch quantity. Select between these options by pressing the display button. To access EB40's batch memory table, which records up to 10 common batch preset values, press the batch button. Cycle between creating a new batch and choosing a preset batch value with the down and up arrows. Select your desired batch preset using the Enter button. To create a new batch preset, select New Batch using the down and up arrows. Press the Batch button, then use the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digits. Confirm your entry by pressing the Enter button. To access EB40's programming menu, from the home screen, press and hold the up and down buttons simultaneously for 5 seconds to enter the programming menu. At any time, you may exit the programming menu by pressing and holding the up and down buttons for 5 seconds. Confirm by pressing the Enter button. Once you have entered the programming menu, enter your PIN using the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Press the Enter button to confirm your selection. If you have not already manually set a PIN, you will be asked if you want to set a PIN. To change your PIN, select Yes using the right button. Confirm your selection by pressing the Enter button. Enter your PIN using the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Press the Enter button to confirm your selection. If you do not wish to change your PIN, select No. Then press the Enter button to confirm your selection. You will then be prompted to select your desired engineering units, your time base for rate, whether a displayed batch on the top line of the home screen counts up from 0 or counts down to 0, and your desired decimal places. You can also configure your input sensor type and input calibration data. To select your engineering units, navigate to the Engineering Units menu option using the up or down buttons. Press Enter, then use the up and down buttons to choose between liters, US gallons, cubic meters, pounds, kilograms, imperial gallons, milliliters, quarts, fluid ounces, cubic feet, barrels, and custom units. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To change the time base for the rate display, navigate to the Rate Per menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter, then use the up and down buttons to choose between units per minute, per second, per hour, or per day. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To set whether EB40 counts up to a set batch value or counts down to 0 from a set batch value, navigate to the Count menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter, then use the up and down buttons to choose between up and down. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To change your decimal place for the total, accumulated total, and rate from 0 to 3 decimal places, navigate to your desired menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter, then use the up and down buttons to select your desired decimal place. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To configure your input sensor type, navigate to the Sensor Type menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter and choose between Hall Effect, Coil, and Read Switch as appropriate using the up and down buttons. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To input calibration data, K-factor units in pulses per liter, and associated frequency in hertz, navigate to the Calibration Data menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter and input up to 5 points of calibration with the frequency value and K-factor for each point using the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To configure advanced options, navigate to the Advanced Options menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter and select between setting a batch limit, setting batch overrun compensation, setting a safety interlock, setting a no signal protection time delay, resetting batch tables, resetting the accumulated total, adjusting low frequency cutoff, setting pulses for flow rate display calculation, setting a flow rate filter, and adjusting the backlight override. To set a batch limit, select the Batch Limit menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then input your desired batch limit using the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To safeguard against overflowing tanks or reception vessels, set your batch limit to the safe fill volume of your tank. Batch limit will prevent the entry of a batch with a volume larger than the batch limit. To set overrun compensation, select the Overrun menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then select between On and Off using the up and down buttons. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. Overrun compensation will measure the amount of overrun on the previous batch volume and automatically adjust the close timing of the valve on subsequent batches to ensure accurate volumes are dispensed. To reset the overrun compensation value, turn overrun compensation off and then back on. To set a safety interlock, select the Interlock menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then select between On and Off using the up and down buttons. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. EB40's safety interlock will prevent the starting of a batch or will stop a batch in progress when an unsafe condition exists, such as an open safety door or barrier, or the absence of a receiving vessel at the dispensing point. If EB40's safety interlock functionality is triggered, a batch may be restarted after closing the associated safety door or barrier, or replacing the missing receiving vessel, and then pressing the Start button to resume operation. To set the No Signal Protection Time Delay, navigate to the No Signal Delay menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then select your desired time delay in seconds using the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Confirm your entry with the Enter button. EB40's No Signal Protection feature monitors for an active flow meter signal. If no signal is detected within the selected time delay, EB40 will automatically close the flow valve to prevent uncontrolled batching and tank overflows. To reset EB40's internally stored batch tables, navigate to the Reset Batch Tables menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then select Yes using the up and down buttons. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To reset EB40's accumulated total, navigate to the Reset Accumulated Total menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then press and hold the down button for 3 seconds. To set a low frequency cutoff, navigate to the Cutoff menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then use the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit between a value of 0.1 and 9.9 Hz. Confirm your entry with the Enter button. The low frequency cutoff determines the minimum frequency required to detect or calculate flow and can help avoid inconsistent flow rate display resulting from unstable flow. EB40 will ignore values lower than the set point and will not record them as measured flow. To adjust the responsiveness of EB40's flow rate display, the following 2 settings may be used in conjunction to either smooth out flow rate fluctuations and provide a more consistent flow rate display, or increase flow rate display responsiveness. To set the number of pulses used in flow rate calculation, navigate to the Pulses menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then use the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit between a value of 1 and 99 pulses per calculation. Confirm your entry with the Enter button. EB40 will calculate the displayed flow rate across an average of the number of pulses selected with this menu option. For systems with piston pumps that produce non-uniform rates of delivery, a higher value will more accurately reflect average flow through the pipe and produce a more stable flow rate display. For systems with a steady and uniform rate of delivery, lower values may be used to provide a more responsive flow rate display. To set a flow rate filter, navigate to the Filter menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then use the right button to select the active digit and the up and down buttons to increment the active digit. Confirm your entry with the Enter button. Increasing the flow rate filter will provide a more stable flow rate display with systems that have large flow rate fluctuations. To adjust EB40's backlight override, navigate to the Backlight menu option using the up and down buttons. Press the Enter button, then select between Auto to turn on the backlight automatically when connected to external power, and Off to disable backlight functionality using the up and down buttons. Confirm your selection with the Enter button. To access diagnostic options, navigate to the Diagnostic Options menu using the up and down buttons. Press Enter and select between displaying EB40's serial number, input frequency, and battery voltage using the up and down buttons. EB40 can manually switch the output transistor or relay. Select Test Output using the up and down buttons. Press Enter and select Yes using the Up button to manually switch the output transistor or relay. All of these settings and configuration options may also be set within FLOMEC's CDS software, providing you with a convenient and easy-to-use method to set up and integrate EB40 into your processes. If you have any questions, you can call our support line and speak to a product support representative in our factory that will assist you with installation, maintenance, repair, and warranty questions. This responsive live service is our legacy and our commitment to you. Thank you for choosing FLOMEC.